Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. My name again is Jeffrey Davis. I'm the host of the show and the host today. No stand-ins for me today. And I want to thank all our listeners for connecting with us. And if you're like me and you like to listen to entrepreneurship, don't forget to go to your smartphone, type in Radio Entrepreneurs, get the app, listen to Radio Entrepreneurs 24/7 if that's what you like to do. You also can go to our website and listen to old shows anytime you want. Or this new show we're going to tape with our first-time guest, Randy Walther of B2B CFO. Welcome, Randy.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Randy, can you tell us about B2B CFO?
Yeah, B2B CFO is a nationwide partnership. We have about 230 partners across the country. It was started in 1987 by the founder, Jerry Mills, and we've grown to this point. We've developed processes and procedures that we can apply to any business. We typically work with privately held companies that are in the $5 million to $50 million range.
And what kind of services do you provide?
I provide different services, and I customize the services to what they need. They can range from lending relationships, banking and lending relationships, to financial statement preparation, evaluating their accounting structure, if that needs some fine-tuning, or liquidity issues if they're having difficulty with cash. But I really try to increase their profits, help them increase profits, and build long-term value. That's the end game.
Good. That's very nice. Do you have a specific target group that you like to work with?
As I said, the target really is in the $3 to $5 million range in revenues, up to about 50 to 70 million. Those are the ones that I work with, and I can go
privately held.
Privately held, absolutely privately held companies, and companies that are typically what I find is that companies are outgrowing their infrastructure. And they start to be...
So new complexity that they can't deal with.
New complexities that they can't deal with, that they really aren't familiar with, and they're spending their time trying to fix the problems as opposed to building the business. So I take away that, that complexity of working with the problems, and they can build the business while I help them.
Is it a very competitive market that you're in?
Yeah, it is a competitive market. I think the real competition is just with the business owners themselves, trying to get them to realize that there are other ways to do things. But there are a lot of other CFO types as well.
Do you get resistance from controllers?
Initially, sometimes I do, but once they realize that I'm really there to fill a different role in one that, an expertise that they don't have, I really don't at that point. It's just a matter of really communicating what I do and how it varies from what they do.
Right. Is your service, would you say it's different from market to market?
Not really. It's pretty much the same. We've developed a 6-step program where we go in, I do a discovery analysis, complimentary, and then I set out a strategy for them. We implement it, we try and excel, and then we go back and forth until they're ready to transition out of the business if that's really where they want to go.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. So do you help with the, let's say, the shareholders leaving the business? Do you help in a sale?
Yes, absolutely I do. If they're looking to leave the business for whatever reason, if it's a family-owned business and they want to pass it down, if they're looking at a management buyout or a private equity or whatever, I help them with that. And one of the things Jerry Mills, our founder, did was his third book was the Exit Strategy Handbook. So he's actually laid out a plan that we can help them from start to finish get through. And as a partner of B2B CFO, I'm a certified business transition expert, so I can help them in that plan.
If somebody ever wanted to connect with you, learn more about the firm, how would they find you?
They can find me through the B2B CFO website, or they can find me on my website on www.randywalthercfo.com. My phone number, 617-431-8010. I'm on LinkedIn.
Right.
Just key in Randy Walther, and they can find me.